go. Let me go and get Mr. Rockstar in here, Mr. Bill Crowley.
Hey,
how you doing this morning, brother?
Good morning, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
I'm doing great.
I got your cup up here.
Look,
Right
he's
here.
got your cup.
My favorite coffee
Your
cup.
face.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man. How the hell are you, man?
Cool. I got one of these.
there you go.
There you go, man. Well,
Don't ask me what's in here. I can't say it in mixed company. Just in your honor, man.
yeah, man. Well, listen, first of all, I want to thank you guys, you and Sean both, really, for being big supporters of Tiki Man Radio. And you guys have always been kind to us, and we appreciate our friendship we have with you guys, for sure.
Well, that's very sweet, man. We feel the exact same way about you, and you've been there with me right from the beginning and been, supportive all the way, and it's been great, man. And it's going to carry on. It's going to continue.
Yeah, I just know there's going to be a day, where you're going to send a picture, you're going to post a picture, and there's going to be these long line of buses, that are, following you around, like, you're getting out of the limo like Elvis used to and all that stuff, and I'll have to text Sean and say, hey, it's the Tiki Man. I hope you guys are doing good.
Yeah, well, that's happening right now. So I'm sorry I haven't sent you a picture yet. I'll get that to you.
That's good, man. That's good. Well, it looks like another beautiful day down in Florida.
Oh man, we've been off to a kind of a rough start for our winter here. Winter's the best time of year to be here, and all the locals suffer through the summer. Look forward to the winter, but for some reason this year it's been kicked off with several days of overcast skies. A little cool, down in it's been down in the lower 70s a few days, so it's been kind of uncomfortable. But
I feel so sorry for them.
Yeah.
as you can see, it's a glorious day today.
It
man.
is.
We're very happy about that.
It is.
This is what we're used to every day, from like Thanksgiving till Father's Day in June.
Yeah.
Well, we care a lot about, we were just having a conversation with Last Stand, and very, very, concerned about things down in Key West, and we try to stay involved with everything that's going on, and you guys are always sending great pictures of, where you're at, too, so.
Well, I hope it doesn't bother you too much.
No.
We just like to share,
I love it.
Listen,
Love
Okay. Well,
it got up to 63 degrees this day, 2 days ago, I think it was. And, man, I threw some steaks on the grill. I got me a cold beer, set out the tiki bar. I'm like, this is great. This is great.
And
man,
just
I
the week.
I saw your post. I was very happy for you, man.
And the week before, Bill, it was 7.
Yeah.
And ice everywhere.
Which is very rare for this side of the state.
It really is. That's rare.
Now, for all of us living here in Harrison Bay, we really don't know what's past Nashville. I mean, we hear about Memphis and all that, but we don't really know. Apparently, they get a lot of snow and stuff over there, but on this side of the state, it's usually not that bad.
Yeah, well, I'm happy for you. I did see some photos online not too long ago about some serious snow in the Nashville area.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of interest there because I still have a brother that lives in Ohio, and he drives this big rig from northern Ohio down to Nashville 2 or 3 times a week. So
Wow.
I kind of in tune with that weather in that part of the world. And I was sorry to see that it was so snowy and everything.
Yeah.
That's probably gone by now, I would think, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Usually we get and it's again very rare that we get snow, but I think 2 years in a row now we've got snow, and but usually it's gone within a day or two. But this time it was just so cold, it just kind of hung around,
Yeah.
Yeah. Cold sucks, man.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, tell us a little bit about this new song you got, man. You're always working on something.
Well, yeah, that's what we got to do. Well, I can tell you, if you're really interested how this happened. One day, I don't know, some time ago, the TV was on in the other room, and I heard the weather came on, and this person was talking about a tropical depression that was headed our way. And I thought, damn, man, that doesn't sound good. That's not going to be good weather for us. And he's talking, and then he goes on to talk about the details, and I'm listening. And that's not what I want to hear. And I thought to myself, man, that's enough to make you go into a tropical depression. And
Yeah.
I like to play on the words. So it stuck in my mind, and I just thought about it for a long time, kind of put it on the back burner, had other stuff going on. But then when I got around to it, it was pretty easy to write it, really, because it's not a song about depression or unhappiness. I don't do those kind of songs. It's just to play on the word, on the phrase tropical depression. I liked it, and so I wrote this song, and then when it came time to record it, of course, you know where I go. I go across state to Mudcut South Studios for
That's
Alan
right.
Jax Bowers.
Mr.
I got
Alan
started
Jax
with him.
Bowers.
Yeah. So we got started with him, and actually, I was hoping to have this song, believe it or not, ready for last year's songwriters function, but it didn't happen. These things sometimes can take a long time. Things happen, you know. So once that happened, I put it on a hold through the holidays, and nothing happens then. But you know, I do want to give a shout out to the guys that are on the recording with me, because I love these guys, and I feel so privileged that you know, they contribute to my songs. I got, of course, Alan Jax Bowers does the drums, and there's a guy here that lives here in the area. His name is Michael Waxman. He's a fantastic keyboard player, and he provided piano and electric organ for me. And I got two longtime buddies that we used to live together down in Dallas that sang backup vocals, Corky Ray and Steve Powell. And Steve Powell is a fantastic bass player. They're both writers and singers, but Steve also has a studio. Thank you, Steve. He pulled it all together for me. And I was fortunate enough to have the fabulous Dave Matchett play harmonica for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
We love Dave.
I love Dave.
I got to know him the last 2 years going down to Key West. You know, I showed up to play at some places, and he's on stage. We'd never met, but I said, okay, that's fine with me. I like more the merrier. And then we played together a lot this past year, and it was great chemistry, and he right away agreed to be on the recording, so I'm very pleased. It makes a big difference to have him on that recording.
Yeah.
And all those guys are fantastic musicians, and I'm telling you, I sometimes I got to pinch myself to realize, you know, I realize how lucky I am to have these guys in my recording world, you know, and my musical brothers.
Sure.
So shout out to all those guys. Some of them I think are tuned in.
Good.
Love you guys.
Well, it's a rockin' tune, so let's play it, and we're gonna put you back in the green room. We're gonna play the song, then we'll come back. We'll talk some more. Okay?
Okay, sounds good, man. Thanks.
The world famous Bill Crowley with Tropical Depression, hot off the presses, as we like to say. All right, here we go.
I can see it, I can feel it coming. It's headed directly for me. I've been playing the fool, thinking everything was cool. Well, it's time to take it seriously. Things are changing by the hour. Blue sky turning to gray. I'm feeling Mother Nature's power. It's gonna be a dark and gloomy day. They call it tropical depression, common in the lower latitude. It's a well-known condition that affects your disposition. I hope it's just passing through. Well, can you help me? Won't you tell me, doctor? Could you send in the nurse? Do I need a long vacation or a potent vaccination? See, my condition is worse. Is there a chance to recover? Escape this funk that I'm in? Tell me one way or another. Can't you see my resistance is wearing thin? They call it tropical depression, common in the lower latitude. It's a well-known condition that affects your disposition. I hope it's just passing through. My little world is shaking. I'm hoping for the skies to clear. If I could hide from this stormy weather, then my worries might disappear. Can't you understand that I'm a mixed up man just doing my best to get by? I got no explanation how this could happen to me, but now I'm in a real situation. Can anybody help to set me free from this tropical depression? Common in the lower latitude. It's a well-known condition that affects your disposition. I hope it's just passing through. Tropical depression. Common in the lower latitude. It's a well-known condition that affects your disposition. I hope it's just passing through. Come on. Come on.
There we go, brother.
Awesome.
That was great.
Nice.
No, you guys are too kind. I was just sitting here listening to that for, I don't know how many times I've heard it already, but I never get tired of listening to Jax Bauer's drum part on that
I know,
song, man.
I know.
That guy has a feel for stuff, and it's fabulous.
Yeah.
You talk about a guy that loves what he does, and I can tell now that I've listened to a lot of different tracks and stuff that he's played on. I can start to tell a little bit. He's got a different style of his own. Same thing with Dave's harmonica. I mean,
Yeah, those are two guys that can fit in anywhere.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's true.
I agree 100%. It's fun to watch Jax at work. When I sit in his studio, we of course we talk about the song, we go through the structure, yada yada, and then he says, "Yeah, I think I know what I want to do," and he gets on his kit, and this is true, believe it or not. It's usually one take,
Wow.
and it's done.
Wow.
And he may hear something. He says, "I think I can do this part a little bit better," or something else. And that'll be it. 2 takes. I've never been over in that studio. We've done more than 2 takes.
That's
Wow.
amazing. That is
It's
amazing.
pretty cool.
Truly.
That's true talent. And
Even my dog was impressed. I took my dog one time. He's got photos. My dog just laid on the floor looking at him the whole time. He just couldn't peel her eyes away from him.
Oh, wow. Well,
It's a good thing for me that he's a dog person. He didn't mind the doggy in the studio.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
well, I tell you,
And
when
the same thing with Dave Matchett. Dave and I, he doesn't know my songs, but he'll lean over, what key is it? And I tell him the key. Sometimes I don't. It doesn't really matter. He's on it right away. It's just really cool. When you play with people of that caliber, it's just really cool.
we were down at Hog's Breath some years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, maybe. And Dave hadn't been to Key West in a long time, and used to play with Hugo and all of them, back in the day. And so he showed up in Key West, and next thing you know, man, Jimmy Parrish is playing, and he's up there with him, and
he's playing with everybody.
He's playing with everybody. The following year, we went down to Panama City. He was down there. We got to hang out with him, and I just love that guy.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too, man. Me too.
Yeah. Well, just when I think you can't get any better, you always do. And it sounds to me like you really over the last year and a half, 2 years, I think you've really come into your own style of music, how you like to sing. I don't know if you're doing things in the behind the scenes or if it's just practicing your art every day, playing or whatever, but you have really come into your own style of music.
Well, it's very kind of you to say that. I appreciate it. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I mean, it's maybe just an evolution I'm not aware of.
Yeah.
But you're right. When you play almost every day and you play in front of an audience several times, I mean, over and over and over, things are bound to get different or better. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me give a plug. I've got another song that's just about finished, and I'll be sending your way, but it's probably not going to be for another couple months. But got the same cast of characters on this next recording. It's a song called "Wherever We Please." I've got the fabulous Brad Brewer to do an alto sax part on this.
Oh man, love me some saxophone.
Yes.
It's a different song. I'm gonna be real interested to see how you all react and how everybody reacts to it. But dare I say, I think it's a cool song. It's a pretty song, and I'm very happy with it, and it's going to be really cool when we get done with it.
Awesome.
You'll be the first one to know.
Yay. Yay.
Hey, that's all I care about, you know. I mean,
Here's looking at you.
I did. I was watching a show last night. We watched a movie last night, and you know, of course, I get a message from Ed the Train Man, right? And he's like, "Hey, can you send me Bill's new song?" And then the next thing you know, I get another message from Brian, and he's like, "Hey, have you got Bill's new song?" And so I'm having to send all this stuff, you know, to them. You know, so they've all got your song, and they're going to be playing it.
Okay.
And you know, all the
Awesome.
we're very fortunate to you know, have DJs all across the country from here to Cal. The kids out in California have that song.
Really?
And I'm sure they'll bring it into their next show that they're working on out there. So, and Jen Shin and all of them, you know. So it's very cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I meant to give myself another shameless plug. You probably know what this is.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, we have ours as well. You know. There we go.
It's okay if we display our sack of nuts on.
That's right.
Yep,
That's
there's a
right.
hip chick with hers too.
Hippie Chick's got hers too. Yeah.
We don't have no nuts there, Flash.
I like my sack of nuts.
Now I think that the Hippie Chick and you were in the same class, right? The year of getting the didn't y'all
That
get
was
it
this year.
That was this year.
Yeah, this past year.
Class of 23.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, well, there you go. And we're very excited to have the SAC Awards coming back this year at the showcase. And that reminds me, call me after the show if you're going to be free or sometime after a while or whatever. I got something I want to run by you, see if you might be interested in.
Well, let me check with my manager. And,
I understand.
if I got time. No, of course I will. You know, I think Hippie Chick might be the only girl I know that has a sack of nuts.
Well, you know, when you're with the
awesome.
Tiki Man, you have a golden sack of nuts all the time. Okay. So,
Oh my!
Wow.
wow.
We need where's Monica? We need an editor.
Yeah, I know. Our producer, Monica's just spit out her coffee.
The video hasn't caught up to her yet.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, Bill, looking here in the chat, everybody is loving this new song.
There we go. There we go.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. Sure
Yeah.
appreciate that. Very kind.
That's cool, man. Well, we can't wait to see you guys down the road, and we really appreciate you jumping on board. We got to get ready for Joe Leo coming up here at noon, and you're always welcome here. You know that.
Well, thank you so much. And we sure do appreciate you having me on today. I've got the beautiful Sean Crowley right by my side here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Thank you so
Sean.
much for
Hello.
everything you do for us and all the support and everything. It's a fantastic thing.
All right, buddy. Well, we're going to let you fly. We'll talk to you soon. Great song. You'll hear it on Tiki Man Radio, on all the other broadcasters, and, of course, in the radio station itself. The world-famous Bill Crowley, everybody.
Well, thank you so much.